Hey Cancer Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. I am still dealing with a cold, so don't mind my sniffling and coughing and stuff. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum, but it's life. So let's see what you need to hear in relation to your love and your career this week. I'm a day behind, but let's see what it is. Starting with your money this week. Could have already played out since we're already into the week. We got the Four of Wands in reverse. You could be saying 1111. I just heard displaced, but I don't know what that means yet. Let's see. The World card. I can't show that. She's not dressed. Okay, the World card with the Four of Wands in reverse. For some of you, there could be something going on with a big shakeup, like a change in residence. Maybe a really big move. You got the Strength card and you got the Knight of Cups. With the Four of Swords. I do see a delay with some kind of delivery. Yeah, there's something going. This is kind of like what Taurus got. There's going to be a delay with some kind of package or something you're expecting this week. And if it has been delayed, maybe up to 4 weeks or so, 10 days, 8 days. It may come through around the 16th, which is 3 days from now. If you've been waiting for something, I feel like it's already been slow. You know, the Knight of Cups talks about ground delivery of like FedEx and stuff like that. And with the Strength card, it feels like something has been delayed. That's delay in gratification. So maybe you've been excited about something. You've been waiting for something. You know, you're anxious about it. You're anticipating it, but it's like snail mail. But it could pop up on the 16th. Okay, so let me see something. Let's start with the World card. The World card is a sense of achievement, reaching a milestone. It usually talks about success, accomplishment. Let's look at the Four of Wands first. So the Four of Wands is about event planning, property investment, being a designer, a gardener, a florist, or some kind of celebratory work, events and stuff like that. Okay, so maybe this is something that some travel plans. What the world here does talk about travel may not be going the way you want them to. The World card is careers and government. Somebody could be a caterer. I was about to say caterer for some reason. Careers in government, land and natural resources, rules and regulations, overseas jobs, teaching jobs, and faraway countries. Yeah, so I don't know if somebody's planning to move. I feel like this Four of Wands, though, it's canceled celebrations, y'all. What is that about? Why is that here? Maybe it's a sense of feeling like something is done, but it's actually not. What is this? Queen of Cups every time for Cancer. That is your card, your court card. This could be somebody's mother. What's going on with the Queen of Cups? Y'all always get these deep readings when it comes to the money because I'm getting a story. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you might be having issues with your siblings or your family. Something to do with a mother figure. It feels like maybe, again, I'm getting somebody like being in the hospital. Four of Swords is being in the hospital. Ten of Wands. This is like autoimmune issues. The Tower talks about a sudden onset of an illness. And then you got the Devil after that. And the Devil is literally like chronic terminal illnesses, right? Cancer and things of that nature. Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries. Now, this is not a prediction that somebody's going to find out that they have this, but I'm saying there could be somebody that needs caretaking or something like that. You might be the strong one, the one that everybody depends on. Like I told y'all the last time, maybe the last 10 days has been burdensome for you. Some of you are reaching burnout. And there could be some sibling issues going on here. Yeah, you got the Queen of Swords. Somebody needs a vacation to get away from home for some reason. Look how this person is running away with the Queen of Swords. Some of you, there's a stepmother or mother-in-law that could be involved in some kind of way. But the Six of Swords is here. And that does talk about maybe a vacation, a trip, or some kind of getaway here. Four of Swords is that as well. So maybe somebody here needs a break from the everyday stress, the burdens of responsibility that are on them. But I don't feel like it's you as a mother or father involved, because the Emperor is here now and that's the father. But I feel like there's some sibling issues going on. Like, this is selfish energy. And then you're showing up as this caring, giving, forgiving, compassionate Queen of Cups, which is your card. Who are the people here that are not being team players, that want everything to fall on you? This could be handling paperwork for someone. Maybe they are in some kind of institution, a hospital, or something like that where you stay there. You know what I'm saying? Something going on with somebody, even maybe getting kicked out of that type of establishment. It's like somebody's not doing what they are supposed to be doing. Like, you're doing all the work alone. And this is disharmony. If this is something going on at work, though, sometimes the Four of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse could just simply be like, I don't belong here. Both of those cards are like, this is not my environment. It's conflict going on. And it's only so much compassion and empathy that one can have, right? World card can talk about closing out the cycle. So what is this? Could be a Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius involved. You got the moon. Yeah. Cancer, Pisces energy with the Seven of Wands. This is defensive energy, and the Two of Swords. There's some confusion this week. Six of Wands and a Strength card. This is killing people with kindness. You know what, Cancer? You might be being recognized. You might be being rewarded in some kind of way. But I told y'all last week, I do feel a strong sense of Cancer, like minding Cancer's business. Like, I'm not getting involved with anything that don't have anything to do with me. Sometimes this could be ignoring, like, the elephant in the room. You might be like, look, it's just best for me to kill people with kindness. You might be on your high horse, so to speak. The Queen of Cups is emotionally stable. But this is a defensive energy with the moon here. Some of y'all, there's something you feel counted out of. If it is siblings, because it could be, some of y'all may have gotten property or money left to you. And you could just be waiting for it to come through. So I got two stories here. I don't know which one is yours. But I feel like there's a work environment, which we always get this for Cancer, where it feels like you could be getting acknowledged, rewarded, celebrated. That could be creating some issues. Maybe there's a choice between you and another person, but you are just more suited for whatever the thing is, whatever it is. But I also feel like some sibling issues going on here, or family issues, where it's like somebody is not being a team player. It could just be one sibling, but it's like somebody's not being a team player, and it could have something to do with the mother. It's like some planning needs to happen where everybody needs to sign off on something, or everybody needs to participate, and Cancer is the only one showing up with a level head, with some sense. What is this? You're like, am I speaking French? Somebody could be French. I don't know. Let's see. Perfect. I'm not going to take these, but let's just say, let's see what they say. Agency, self-governing independence on your own terms, free spirit. I'm free-spirited. You got a companion showing up. You got the backstory, the who, what, when, where, and how. Get to the bottom of things. You got armed, protective, and defensive. That's what this is right here. Some of you worked in the armed services. So what could that mean? Somebody could be deployed with the world here. Or maybe there's a conflict going on around that. And y'all know with the government being the way it is right now, Four Wands in reverse is a destabilization. Because this represents the four pillars in a structure. So that could be something going on with uncertainty about your money. If you work for the government, you could be feeling very defensive. You got a copycat, and you got Mother Teresa, the Good Samaritan. That's what I'm saying. You show up as someone really good-hearted. You can have Taurus in your chart. Somebody has no identity of their own and they're a follower, but you follow your moral compass. You could be in a position of leadership, not necessarily based on your title, but just the way that you carry yourself at work. You may have to fight through some stuff this week. That's going to require you to look at the big picture. Okay. Yeah, Constitution. It says one's general state of health, the self, what one is made of, your composition, your personality, your character, and your body. Didn't I just say your character? Not necessarily. I don't know if I said it. I think I did. It's not necessarily that the leadership is about your title, but just who you are. Yeah, you got a man of valor, Sagittarius energy, and you got a rocky road. Some ups and downs, an emotional roller coaster, obstacles, and uphill battle and scars. But the Knight of Swords is, the Knight of Wands is about being up for the challenge. It says you're a leader. Look at that. Strength, courageous, a mighty warrior, passionate, protective, in their prime, charming, and sexy. Okay. I'm going to put these back. It does feel like there's something rocky going on for sure. With the moon here. It's a sense of uncertainty. That could be for some of you just wondering if this government thing or whatever's going on in your life is going to put you in a bad spot. Because the moon is out fears. Okay. Now, some of you could be putting protective measures in place to protect some kind of assets or whatever the case. And I mean, this could even be a marriage for some of you. The Four of Wands does talk about living with someone, being married to them. Three of Pentacles in reverse might be that for some of you, you're ready to branch out on your own. You may be ready to move somewhere else. Maybe you even have a protective order against someone. I don't know. That could be what it is, though. Let's move on. And let's look at your love life. What's going on in love for Cancer? The Nine of Cups. Some of you are single and you're like, I'm good. I'm straight. Somebody could be taking a pottery class. You could also meet like an older gentleman in a pottery class. Some of y'all, if you're single, go do your favorite hobby. That's maybe where you're going to meet somebody. But this could be like casually dating, maybe being single, being okay being single, enjoying yourself. This is about self-pleasure and pampering yourself. Some of you could just be doing things for yourself right now. Maybe you're in between, leaving one thing, going towards something else. But this could also just be very happy energy. Maybe you're very happy with someone. If this is not you going through possibly a separation, a divorce, a moving out situation, okay? But this could simply be over here. King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is an older water sign person. This is emotional stability. So you're the Queen of Cups and you got your counterpart over here. This is like your ideal person coming into your life. If they're not already there. Somebody is like the calm in your storm. They're your shoulder to cry on. This person, they keep you very stable and anchored and centered. You may already know them. They might be 40 years of age or older for some of you. If you don't already know this person, there's a strong sense of either like, I'm good by myself. I'm enjoying myself. Maybe you meet somebody on a trip. You meet somebody in a capacity where you're doing something that you really love. And I feel like it's by yourself if you are single. If you're not single, some of you are really in love. This is really in love. What else? This is a man or woman of their word. And they are a perfect match for you as the Queen of Cups. They can also have a Scorpio moon placement. The Strength card. This is a solid partner, a really stand-up partner, y'all. This could be really strong feelings. They could be very protective over you. It could be a Leo. It doesn't have to be. You got the Hierophant. Ooh. That's the institution of marriage, y'all. And then the Hangman. So you got Pisces, Leo, and Taurus here. Ooh, and the Lovers. And the Ten of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Some of you have somebody at your job watching you, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They could be younger than you. You might have multiple people here. You got 3 people cards. So some of y'all, you got air, earth, and water. Don't see fire except Leo. But you got Gemini energy here. Pisces, Mars. The Ten of Cups is your happily ever after. If you are single, somebody is wanting to make you an offer. Could be a military person for some of you. Yeah, it's like somebody could have you on a pedestal right now. That's sweet. Look, I said a military person. You get the military card. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Wow. Sagittarius moon. I feel like you and another person are either meeting or already have met after both going through something crazy. And you two are each other's like sanctuary. What's going on here? Okay, I'm going to take this in the upright, though it fell on the floor. Oh, yeah, the Knight of Cups. That's your ideal person. That's what I said. Okay, so this is somebody that's really romancing you. Charming. Somebody that wears their heart on their sleeve. Very attractive person. Diplomatic. Maybe very artistic. That's why I said do something that you really, if you are single, do something artsy. Like this. Take some kind of class or something, or go somewhere where people are doing things that you love. Because don't you want to be with somebody that like shares your interests? I feel like that's the thing that connects you to. It could be art, could be music, creativity, or something like that. Some of y'all, this might even be like, no, I don't want to say that. That sounds kind of creepy. I was going to say like going to a massage parlor, but do you really want to meet a man that's massaging you, or a woman that's massaging you, and then y'all hook up? Because then you're going to think they do that with everybody, right? Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor, though. A chivalrous person. This is going out on a date. So some of you are going out on a date this week. The only thing I will tell you is this is a proposal as well. With the Hierophant being here, somebody might be thinking about popping the question. I keep telling y'all that. It's like somebody is thinking about popping the question here. What else? And that's Pisces energy. You got the Seven of Cups. You two, the thing that creates a bond between you and this person is art, creativity, music, maybe a love of things that are very romantic. I looked up at the TV and said hopeless romantics. That's exactly what the Knight of Cups is. This is like being in your lover girl, lover boy era of your life. Okay. With the Seven of Cups, though it can represent like multiple choices and all of that, I feel like it's a sense of idealism, but I feel like that's the thing that draws you to this person and them to you. You two both have a very idealistic way that you look at life. Like two dreamy people. Like I told y'all the other day, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like I told y'all, some of y'all are just, y'all just lover girls and lover guys, and that works for you. And this is somebody that you're equally yoked with, being cut from the same cloth. Somebody who's very loyal, who does want a commitment. And this is the institution of marriage or a higher level of commitment. The Knight of Cups can be somebody giving you a ring to propose. You got the Queen of Swords here, Libra energy. What's the Queen of Swords? That's honest conversation. And then the Six of Swords here. What's going on? Somebody going on a cruise or something. Maybe somebody's asking you to go on a cruise with them. Because look how the King of Cups is in this ship here, this boat. And then you got the Six of Swords. That is possibly eloping for some of you. That's what it could be. Yeah, the Sun. For some of you, somebody's recognizing you as the one and maybe wanting to introduce you to their family. They're thinking about doing something bold, though, y'all. Okay, now we got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. Somebody is seeing you as the genuine article, the one. You make them happy. They're in love with you. The Ten of Pentacles is somebody that wants to spend the rest of their life with you. And the King of Wands is a person who sees a future with you. They're passionate about you, but they're thinking long term. So this is very serious energy, especially a Leo, if a Leo is involved. Let me get some of these oracle cards and see if there's anything they want to say. It says eyes wide open, the Ace of Swords. It says clarity. And then you got everyday stress. The Ten of Wands. See, sometimes the Ten of Wands for me is somebody that wants to help you to take some of the burdens off of you. If they see you carrying all of the weight, somebody could be, even if you're already connected, maybe they're saying, look, I've been seeing you do all the work here, and this is like a new perspective. You got eyes wide open, and this is a fresh new perspective. Somebody seeing things from your point of view for the first time. If there has been struggle, this could be somebody telling you, hey, look, I want to make things easier for you. This is smooth sailing. This is the calm after the storm, and this is conversation, honest conversation, as is the Ace of Swords. So it feels nice. It feels like somebody is recognizing something, or this is just a brand new energy. And like being with somebody where you don't have to do all the work. You got heat wave, Tempers flaring, explosive arguments, passion ignited, fired up, insane chemistry and attraction. I feel like it's more the positive. Could be an earth sign with the green, or maybe another Cancer. A Cancer, Taurus, a Libra, a Virgo, a Capricorn. And then we have overreacted. If somebody overreacted and y'all got into an argument, it feels like they want to clear the air. Look at this, in the same boat. What's going on with the boats? I remember for a while Taurus was getting that. This is Aquarius energy, the Six of Swords in reverse now. This is slow healing. All right, so you got case search, investigation underway, research, looking into someone's criminal background, public records, digging for dirt on you or them, prying eyes, snooping, building a case, collecting intel, past coming back to bite, shameful information, cyber stalking, and invasion of privacy. Now, for some of you here, there is a bitter air sign. Woman in particular, for most of you. An ex here. This is a woman scorned that this person could be moving away from, or that could be you moving away from, an air sign, or somebody that's like an ice king or an ice queen. This represents a divorcee. So this could be somebody coming out of a marriage, ready to get married again. Like, this is the marrying kind, okay? This ain't no, like, let's date for a while and see what happens. Nah, this is maybe a person that even marries quickly, but maybe their ex is the one doing this case search, and it could be in law enforcement. If that makes sense to you, they could work for some kind of governmental agency with the Hierophant here. Again, that is the institution of marriage. So this could be somebody that, the Strength card sometimes for me is like somebody trying to have a stronghold. And this woman in this card is the Empress. The Queen of Swords, to me, the woman in the Justice card and the Empress, they're all the same person. Okay, in my book. So that could be what this is. This could be somebody's ex-wife that still has a hold on them. And not necessarily a hold on them, but trying to control them. Right? Ex-wife, ex-husband, whatever. Some kind of ex. We're going to leave it there, y'all. And do me a favor, like the video. If anything resonated, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're not already subscribed. Hype the video. Leave me a comment. I will see you all the next time. Peace.